Hey all, it's Teresa with Wander with Teresa, and I'm gonna try to get through this without having a coughing fit. Um, I went to my favorite secondhand store, Value Village, and I found something and I wanted to show it with you and share it with you. And it's the Settlement Cookbook. I don't know if anyone else has seen this. I'm familiar with Fanny Farmer, Better Homes and Gardens, etc. I had never seen this one. And it started out, it's 7 decades of all-purpose cookbook for beginner and expert. And it's got great, simple recipes. Okay, let me find something that I can hold up and not drop. Um, did it, did. Um, okay, I'm in candies and confections. Pastries, meat and poultry. Okay, poultry, not upholstery. I'm going to sound stupid on here. I can't help that. I'm just not trying to avoid the coughing. There is one recipe for a chicken pot pie. Some of these are incredibly, well, the chicken and the rice. It's right there. It's very simplistic. Very simplistic cooking. Basic ingredients. Excuse me. I got something. It's been hanging on. It's the seasonal whatever. And I went to the store today and I was going to uh excuse me. I was going to, we're going to pause. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry. I sound gross. I went to the store. I wanted to show everyone what I was picking up. I was picking up a small amount of stuff. And with what's going to happen in November with EBT cards not going to be filled, I know. I've done my little, hey, this is the clearance rack. This is the clearance rack. This is a discount. It's interesting. It's a, ooh, how did they do this? What did they come up with? I didn't. I found a hard time trying to do that right now. Okay, once again. Anyway, I'm sorry. There were two trains of thought was, hey, give my, a little bit of background with how I shop. And you guys have seen that somewhat. And I kind of harked back to me going in my mom's garage years ago. I found a little notebook, and it was from my grandmother who worked as a nurse. My mother was born in 1930. This is probably from 1933 or 34, and my grandmother's handwriting of her expenditures at the grocery store. She worked as a nurse. I don't know how much she made. She was a registered nurse. I don't know how much she made an hour. But she was able to afford the luxury of, according to the book, 2 loaves of bread, one unsliced, 10 cents. I'll let that sink in. The second one sliced, 15 cents. Yeah. It means the baker threw the machine real quick and there was a 5 cents extra for that luxury. I remember being 16 or 8, 14 to 16. I took over a little bit of the grocery shopping for my mom. I like to cook, so she let me go grocery shopping. I would buy pasta, 4 packs for $1. American Beauty pasta, 4 for $1. Fruit was 4 for $1. Heads of lettuce, 4 for $1. And it was a little store, but it had really great sales. We always went to it. I've gone to bodegas where we'd get this is later in life. I was actually well over 30. 29, 30. I was in my 20s. 4 pounds of beans for $1. 4 pounds of rice for $1. Had enough money to buy a little onion and a couple jalapenos so we could make beans and rice. I remember times that when I had EBT, I was getting $28. That was my supplemental. It was a supplemental. The other times I've had a little bit more. There's several arguments to this. The thing is, it's a supplemental and it's there for people who need it. And at those times I needed it. I made the most out of that $28. I made the most out of $20 when my mother raised us on very little money as kids. There was 2 of us, my sister and I, and her. And there were bills to pay, and we were growing girls. And we learned that, yeah, the secondhand store is where you get your clothes. Your style may vary. And some of those are coming back, and I'm so sorry. Frighteningly sorry. Food is going to be a constant. I mean, there's a reason they call cream and mushroom soup the ties that bind. You can use cream and mushroom soup, a protein, and a starch. You will have a meal. You're all tasting it right now in your heads. You've all had that can of tuna noodle, cream and mushroom soup, tuna, and noodles of your choice, or rice, because we did both. We were bougie that way. Yeah, you can taste it. You could be in a coma and smell cream and mushroom soup cooking. A lot of people have used it. We ate it 2-3 times a week. We make a big enough pot to keep us going. Get little vegetables on the side. When chickens wanted an incredible sale, we'd buy some. I don't know if I want to show grocery hauls. I mean, I'm not really hauling that great of stuff for groceries. I'm basically getting just bare minimums. So I'm gonna appeal to you guys. If you, I don't. It's hard right now to say what's in the grocery store. I know during the pandemic it was like, what is still there? This is the time where it's going to still be there, and you're going to be one of those people who are able to buy it, and they're not going to budget down to maybe make the dollar stretch more and complain about it. I wanted to say the other word, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, they're going to complain. Prices are so high. Then get the generic brand. Like everybody else on the planet has figured out. They're going to be people who are going to be putting stuff back. They're going to be people who want to get it and can't. Probably desperately need it and can't. There's yeah. This is a result of a shutdown that nobody wanted, nobody wants. Excuse me. And I'm out of ideas. I'm not going to tease people with walking through a grocery store. If you want to see me cook some stuff that I've got left over from the canned goods, I'm down. Make suggestions. In the meantime, be kind to each other and maybe take this time to reflect that, I'm sorry, the best, really quickly, there's refried beans and there's refried beans. Right now, Kroger, original, best refried beans I've had. There's others that I've tried. I'm not gonna go there. But I'm telling you the one I like. I like Kroger. It works. It works beautifully. Unless you know how to make refried beans, which It's been 20 years. I've forgotten how to do it. I may need to learn how to do it again. But I'm hoping I'm hoping everybody gets through this okay. And yeah, if you can come up with something, I'll try to do something. I'll maybe come up with something different. So this is Teresa with Wander with Teresa saying I think we're all gonna feel this. And maybe just be kind to each other as we're going through it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.